This is Rebecca. Welcome back to my booktube channel. Today, if you've clicked on this video, you kind of know what it's about. So today we will be talking about Shadowhunters. What the heck is a Shadowhunter? We'll also be talking a little bit about downworlders. Now in this video, I will not go in depth too much about Shadowhunters and downworlders because I want you to be surprised and shocked when you are reading the Shadowhunter Chronicles. But for those who may have started reading the Shadowhunter Chronicles, still kind of don't know what it's about, I'm very confused, or if you're somebody that is looking to get into them but you feel like it is too broad of a world and you want to understand it a little bit better before you dive in, or if you're someone who has a child or has some friends that talk about it all the time and you're confused because every time they talk about it you're like, what is going on? Hi Mom. So here's a video to explain a little bit about what Shadowhunters and downworlders are. Like I said, I'm not going to go in deep with them because I want you to be able to, get surprised and all that when you're reading them. But here's some tidbits, some notes about them before you start reading. So, Shadowhunters. What the heck is a Shadowhunter? Well, a Shadowhunter is also called a Nephilim. And they are regular humans, but with angel blood. So they are not immortal. They're still mortal, but they have angel blood. Their mission in life is to keep normal people, humans, also known in the Shadowhunter Chronicles as mundanes, safe. Mundanes do not know that they exist and do not know that demons exist. Their other mission is to try to keep the peace within the downworlder community. We'll talk a little bit more about downworlders and what they are, but they Shadowhunters have their own country as well, called Itris, and it's located in Central Europe. Weapons. Downworlders do not use guns. They use assortment of swords, knives, axes, spears, bows and arrows, whips, but their main source of a weapon is called Sapphire Blade. They have their own powers. They look kind of like glass, their blades do, and they also have names. Their names are angel names, and when the Shadowhunters call their name, they glow brightly like a light, like an angel light. A stele is kind of like a wand, but this allows the Shadowhunters to create runes on their skin, kind of like tattoos. But these runes help them in fighting demons. They give them the demonic powers to fight and kill demons. Now, there's different sorts of Shadowhunters, so what we're going to talk about is some types of Shadowhunters, which are, one is Silent Brothers. So the Silent Brothers are the keepers of the Shadowhunter lore. The Shadowhunter lore, and they're also librarians, researchers, and also medics. So there is a rune. I'm not going to go in too much about what different types of runes they have, but there's a rune that heals them if they get cut, if they get injured in a fight. But if they are too injured to where this rune will not heal them, they are sent to the Silent Brothers. The Silent Brothers live in the Silent City, which is underground, so it's very protected and very safe. Not a lot of Shadowhunters know where this place is. They also look different than normal Shadowhunters. Silent Brothers have their eyes and their mouths sewn shut. The only way they can communicate with you is through your mind, through talking through your mind. The Iron Sisters are, well, kind of like their name. They are the ones that are that make your Shadowhunter weapons. So they live within Itris, and it's more hidden than the Silent City. Now the Clave, Enclave, Conclave, and the Council. The Clave is the Shadowhunters' political group, and it is made up of active Shadowhunters. So when the Shadowhunters are 18, they have a ceremony, and then they are officially a part of the Clave. Enclave is a group of Shadowhunters that are within a particular country or a larger city. Conclave is the same thing as an enclave, but they are in American countries and cities in Australia. The council is the highest official within the Clave, so they are in charge of a lot more than just the Clave per se, small things. Let's see. Now we will go into downworlders. Downworlders. What the heck is a downworlder? Well, there's 4 different downworlders. There's the werewolves, the vampires, the warlocks, and the fairies. Werewolves and vampires, we all know werewolves and vampires. If you've been around, you know what they are. But werewolves are made by being scratched by another werewolf. They're not born that way, they're made. Werewolves can basically have normal lives. The only difference is they turn into a wolf. Vampires, like werewolves, vampires are made by being bit and drinking the blood of the one who bites them. Unlike werewolves, they cannot have lives outside of being a vampire. They cannot go out in the light. Warlocks. Warlocks is a different kind of downworlder. Warlocks are born. They are the offspring of demons and mundanes. So they have demon blood in them. Even as a small child, they have demon blood. Warlocks have what is called a warlock mark on their body. These marks can be cat-like eyes, horns, different color skin, like green or blue. Warlocks also use magic. So that's all I'm going to touch on that. Fairies. Fairies are very complicated in this Shadowhunter world. So I'm just going to touch a little bit, not too much about them. Fairies are born with angel and demon blood. So they have angel blood and demon blood. Fairies and warlocks, vampires, and werewolves are immortal, but they can still be killed. They live forever until they die. So they could live hundreds of thousands of years. Shadowhunters are mortal. They can be killed in battle. And that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helps a little bit. I can't go in more depth, but I would like to see everybody get more excited when they read Shadowhunter Chronicles of the variations of different downworlders and even the Shadowhunters. I can and will be making a video each time I read or review a Shadowhunter book on the Shadowhunter family line. That way it kind of helps you, guide you through the book so you're not so confused. But anyway, that is about it. I hope you enjoyed the video and can't wait to see you next. Bye!